So what did you feed that with? Where'd you get the signal from?
It's coming out of the phones.
You came out of the phones and into.
Yeah, so it's a 1/4 inch out of the headphone
right.
jack into an 1/8 inch stereo in.
What is that stereo in label? What is the input name?
Oh, it's actually on here. So this is your kind of controller here.
Right.
So all it is line in 3.5 millimeter.
Okay.
And then you can see that you toggle between rooms. This is the interview room. The media, the workroom is back in there. And then you have a full slate of audio sources to choose from. Your IPTV is coming off your cable system. Local HDMI is your override, which is right there. If you have a laptop or anything else, your line in would be that piece where you either have
Chauvard in The Athletic. Should we be taking it easy on you tonight?
Yeah, you're going to have to.
Okay. Are you going to start Larry with Tristan out?
I have not decided yet. It could be Larry. It could be Big Z. It could be Channing. We'll make a decision right before the game.
With Larry and the other 4 that you're starting, that would make you guys really quick, wouldn't it?
Yeah, make us quick. But we also have to look at what it'll do to us defensively as far as size-wise. Cantor he's a big body. We have to keep that in mind as far as our matchups are concerned. So after I get done with the press conference, I'll go in there with the coaches. We'll talk about it a little bit more, and we'll make a decision.
And last one for me. How have injuries impacted the team's goals this year? Like your ability to meet those goals?
Well, I mean, it's tough, having to deal with injuries. Certainly you like to go into every season with the full squad, and when you lose guys, particularly main guys early, you have to start kind of shuffling some things around, and that was unfortunate for us with Kevin, and not being able to start the season with a good flow because he has not played, and we haven't had guys all together. And then you lose other guys as the season progresses. But again, injuries are part of it. You have to deal with it. But it makes it tough. It makes it tough. But I always say you just have to play the hand that's dealt to you, and that's what we've tried to do. And it's unfortunate we lose Tristan, after the last game. So we'll continue what we've been doing all year long. It's just shuffling guys and trying to find right mixtures, trying to find guys that give some other guys playing time until we can get all of our bodies back.
Chris Fedor, Cleveland.com. Larry, Nance was saying earlier today how replacing Tristan Thompson is going to require a committee effort, but from Larry in particular, what do you need from him during this stretch?
Just to play with, I don't expect him to be a Tristan Thompson when he's out there on the floor, but he has to raise his level of play. All of our big guys have to raise their level of play. Tristan, as you know, he's a warrior, and he's a guy that sets the tone for us. Particularly on the glass, and we're going to have some guys to step up. We're going to have to play with a level of energy, a level of toughness. But it's, as I said, it's just not going to be Larry. It's got to be all of our big guys. We have to really step up our game and try to keep this boat afloat until as I said earlier, until we get guys back.
Marla Ridenour, Akron Beacon Journal. Have you talked to Tristan since he got this 2 to 4 week news, and was he down?
No, he wasn't down. I spoke to him a little bit. He understands, the nature of this thing as far as injury is concerned. It's unfortunate. Like I told him, just, focus on getting better and getting well, and, we'll be waiting for you when you get back.
Well, I just figure he's playing so well that might,
Well, I think for any player that's, that goes down with injury, whether, you're playing well or whether you're not, it's not an easy pill to swallow. But you understand how this business works, and I'm sure, he's been through injury before, and he's had to deal with certain things, and you're absolutely right. He's playing so well, it's bad timing, but again, it's about just playing the hand that's dealt to you. I'm sure he'll be back. He'll be back when he's ready to go.
Steve Herrick from AP. What did you like? What you saw from Delhi in his first game?
Brought back memories. Just watching him play out there. He had not gone through a lot with us as far as our play sets are concerned, but boy, did he pick things up quickly, and it was really refreshing to see him out on the floor and being able to call things on the fly, which is not an easy thing to do. When you haven't had less than 48 hours as really, as far as being out on the floor and us going through play sets and everything. But he was calling things on the fly, which I was pretty surprised. But at the same time, it was a sense of relief because you got a guy out there that that has such a feel for the game and a guy that can settle things down. And he seemed to really fit in such a short period of time with his teammates. And just, I'm listening to the way he's talking to the guys during the flow of the game and during the timeouts. So it just tells me he's engaged. And as he came to me after game, he said, "It really feels good being back out there." And I just told him it's really good. It's really good having you back out there. So I'm really excited about having him as this season progresses. He'll get better and better for us.
Larry, given that you're without Kevin, Tristan, Kyle, JR, like guys that have been a part of winning in the past, are you looking at Delly to take on more of that leadership role in their absence during this stretch?
Well, as I said before with Tristan, he's been a little bit more vocal than I've seen him in the past, and certainly he's burdened some of that leadership responsibility. And now that he's out, sure, we're going to have somebody to step up. And Delly, he fits the bill. Veteran. He's been in this league a while. He knows this team. He's the guy that players do. They respect, they look up to. Certainly, I'm going to expect him to take on some leadership role in Tristan's absence, particularly for our young guys. So, it's unfortunate about Tristan, but when you lose a player, other players have to step up in all different areas, and I'm sure Delly, already being the vocal guy that he is, I'm sure he's going to step up and be a lot more vocal now that TT is out until we get him back.
You worked with Fizdale in Atlanta on the same staff?
Yeah, I was with him.
Yeah. What do you remember? He was very young then. I mean, what did you think of him?
Well,
Did you
first
think
of all, he's a dear friend. When we had our stint in Atlanta, he was doing some player development stuff, and I didn't know a whole lot about him, but man, did we hit it off right off the bat, and we've been really close friends ever since. We talk periodically through the year. Even with his stint down in Miami, we always made it a point to when we go down to play Miami, or if Miami came to us, we would get together, spend a little time together. But he and I are really close friends. Now I'm really very proud of where he is right now in his coaching career. I've always thought he'll make a terrific coach. He just had the demeanor, he had the smarts, and I'm glad he got that opportunity, and he's made the most of that opportunity. But he's I just think about a lot of the things that he and I encountered while we were in Atlanta, while we worked together. But we were very, very, very close, and I'm really happy for him.
Thank you.
Nawaba will play tonight. He will be on a minutes restriction, so we'll keep close tabs on him to see how he is. But he will be available tonight.